Hey, what up, Starface Extra? Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? We out here chilling, playing some Infinite Galaxy. The huge, y'all know what's up. Come back to Rock or we riot. Tell you what, dude, if you get me a private or public sponsorship on Rock, I will consider making a Jumper Alliance. So if you get a whale to make me a monthly salary, or get Lilith to get me a monthly salary, I'll go. What up, Freaks? Owen? I mean, I wouldn't be too opposed to it if I got paid. But for free? Game's just not good enough, dude. Dude, it's been actually such a fat minute since I've been hitting, Space Pirates. You don't drink at a bowl anymore. I mean, I have not been drinking as much water as I probably should be. Don't tell anybody. Keep that one on the DL. But I may or may not be lacking on the water consumption. How's Infinite Galaxy treating you? Pretty good. I really don't have to do like too much kingdom-wise. I've just great leadership, and we've been in power for quite a while now. The only thing that we're really waiting for right now is full sprint. I was probably just doing random shit. Yeah, okay, no, I got this. Yeah, it's streaming pretty good. I mean, overall, we're just chilling. We're waiting for server versus server, which is gonna be pretty hype. These are a lot of survivors, actually. So we're gonna say that we're probably gonna be able to beat a level 29. Yeah, Infinite Galaxy is pretty good. Been playing a lot of League of Legends as well, which has also been really nice. Yeah, I mean, overall, I've just been chilling. Pog and Pog. The fake phone? Does this still have, like, everything in it? Wow, it does. That's crazy. This is crazy. The fact that this was in my backpack that day is fucking nuts. I mean, I don't think they would have possibly, for 1 second, thought that that had what they thought it had in it. That'd have been actually such a fucking flop, dude. What do you do for work in I just do YouTube and I do Infinite Galaxy. They pay me well, so I mean, all I have to do is, make some content and run my kingdom, and they're happy. Not super demanding stuff. It's a pretty nice gig, yeah. I am moving, so I've not been doing as much shit as I probably should be recently. That helps to pay the rent. That definitely more than pays the rent. Now I'm chilling. Whoa. I think the most important thing in my life, or the most expensive thing in my life is probably the dog. And then past that, we're chilling. But the place we're going, the rent is going to be, like, like all expenses to live there is probably gonna be like below half. Don't look at that. Because like the vast majority of the time that I've lived here, I have not had any kind of like stable like monthly salary. So to be essentially downsizing into a bigger area, so downsizing rent wise, but the area is going to be bigger and it's going to be more affordable. Anywhere from where I live in California, I'm nowhere near Cali. I mean, Texas is having a housing boom, but it's not California expensive. California is definitely impressively expensive. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, the park next to your house is probably like covered in heroin needles from the extensive homeless population, but they're still gonna charge you an arm and a leg. Yeah, for sure. It is very expensive and one might say overpriced. I'm not a huge fan of the housing market out there. Thought I could eat your fleet. $2,800 I pay for a 2-bedroom? Yeah, I bet you got a good job at least, dude. $2,800 for a 2-bedroom? I'd fucking throw myself out of a window. We're gonna be paying, if we include Wi-Fi, water, homeowner association, like if we include everything, maybe I'm paying like $700 with electricity and Wi-Fi and everything. Maybe $700 a month for a 2-bedroom. Ground floor too, which is really nice. Do we have any CSEs? I work as a truck driver delivering. Nice, dude. Like, even in Texas, truck drivers are making 6 figures. I can only imagine it's inflated in Cali. Well, I hope it's inflated in Cali, Jesus. Not bad. Oh, dude, it has been so nice being able to take a step back from this, though. Like, I was Man, I was putting a disgusting amount of time into this game. Not that it wasn't fun. Oh, I didn't even know they added this. Don't tell anybody that. Yeah, I mean, we probably just need more of that. Damn, that's actually really nice. But yeah, dude, I was putting in so much time in Diplo every day. It's crazy. Like, some days, hey, like, a fool just trying to go to sleep. What up, Malbor? How you doing? When are you gonna farm gems? Nah, I don't farm gems in this game. It's Gems event. Oh, for Rise of Kingdoms? I'm 100% like... Rock would have to pay me to come back. Because there's no way I could justify it, because it's just so expensive, dude. Like, the opportunity cost of me playing Rock is ridiculous. Wish I could spend more money on these games. I especially enjoy Infinite Galaxy. Having 3 boys ask for money for these Fortnite skins also drains me. Yeah, dude. I definitely feel... Hey, there's a reason why your boy is F2P, right? Damn, 3 kids and rent at $2,800 a month. You got your hands full, dude. Oof. What up, Emotion? Welcome back. Come back to Rock. Tell you what, guys. I always give y'all this option. If y'all can find someone to privately sponsor me, a whale that is willing to pay me a monthly stipend, or y'all are, or Rise of the Kingdoms, Lilith wants to sponsor me, I'll come back. I won't come back in the same thing, and I mean, I'll come back. We'll see, right? But the only way I'd ever consider it is if I was, this is my job. Like, y'all know, like, this is how I get paid, right? And Lilith does not pay me. And I would put in, I'd be putting in like 60 to 80 hours a week in Rise of Kingdoms to not get paid. And like don't get me wrong, guys, like, the game is fun, but like, bro, like, to play that game properly, I need to put in at least, bare minimum, 40 hours a week. That's a full-time job, dude. That's a full-time job. To not get paid? Shit. What up, Wireline? How you doing? My boy. Senor Cameron. If we will, do we get to pick the games? I mean, I don't know. Like, if I was getting like, if I was getting like a private sponsorship, you know, I'd probably play. I don't know if I'd play just about anything, because like I actually do enjoy this game. You know, if the game's fucking abhorrent, like, I probably can't do it. Like, one of the games that was kind of rough for me was League of Kingdoms. I'm fairly certain that game is completely dead due to Ethereum gas prices, so I can say this now, but like, dude, that game, like, on arrival, I was like, oh, this game is pog. And then gas prices just absolutely fucking killed the game. Just headshot it, dude. What up, Jay-Bird? Welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing? Yeah, we have been waiting for this for a hot minute. Nice, man. It's good to hear. What are you up to? You're colleging? I have an associate's in history now, or I'm close to it anyway. Close enough to where I'm willing to say I have it. I think I'm short like 2 credit hours because I fucking flopped the class pretty hard. But I haven't consolidated my credits, so it might not matter. It doesn't matter anyway. Like, I was never planning to like get a job, like a job that would require something like that. 2 questions. Shoot, dude. It's not wrong. It's not to say that college isn't useful in some situations, it's just not useful for me. I've seen him hang himself. I think it's an interesting question because, like, I feel like the better question is, did Epstein commit suicide? Like, probably not. Did he hang himself, or was he coerced into hanging himself? Ah, he might have. Right, like the actual mechanics of it, I'm not sure. Just like did John McAfee, who was quoted as saying, "If they said I killed myself, I didn't do it." Did he do it? I don't know. Didn't Biden steal the 2020 election? I think there's enough animosity towards Trump because he was so stupid in this election. Yeah, I mean, I think Biden could have legitimately won. You know, if he did or didn't, I don't think we have enough information to talk about that. I think we probably do have enough information to say Epstein did not willingly commit suicide. No one can talk me into killing yourself. I mean, I think it's a different situation. When I say coerced, I don't mean that they said... Also, I probably can't say these words. I'd probably just demonetize this. But I think it's different to say that somebody whispered in your ear until you did it, or, you know, someone was starving you, electroshock, you know, different forms of torture that we are just not comfortable with understanding. Yeah. I don't think... I'm going to be very honest, I don't think Epstein cared about his family. My man's out here diddling kids. That is true, it is alleged. But it's alleged enough to where people are trying to distance themselves. Actually, I don't know if that's alleged. I think that's actually confirmed. I think they actually know who's doing that. Wait, so you're not going to be a history teacher? I think being a history teacher would be cool, but that's not something I'm particularly interested in. Although, you know, you're probably seeing fucking... My girl's probably excited as fuck to hear that. She's like, did you say history teacher? She's like, get you in that uniform. Oh, yeah. Yeah, babe, you think you can stop sexualizing me for a second? Maybe not in front of my audience? Sorry, I'm sorry you guys have to hear this malarkey. Hey, what up, Jan? Welcome back, bro. You saw Yetis, I wanna play this game? This game ain't bad. Dude, I remember when I first got Monster for Infinite Galaxy, I posted a picture of Laura, and I was like, dude, check out this legendary I just pulled. And it got fucking deleted, and I got warned, and they're like, no sexual content. I was like, really, no sexual content? I was like, Lilith has been actually mouth-fucking its player base for like the last 2 years. And you're telling me not to post sexual content? I mean, you guys post about your sexual assaults every day. I was like, the least you could do is just let me get away with this. Has Ted appeared on stream? Yeah, oh yeah, she walks around all the time. I need resources for my CC25. I probably bump up that activity, dude. Personally, hey, me? I have not been very active. I've been on CC24 for like a month or two. What up, Inu? How you doing, bro? How much do you get paid for playing this game? I'm actually not supposed to say, but it's in the 4 figures. History teacher, professional, mobile gamer. One is easy and one is hard. What'd you say? And I'm both? What'd you say? What the fuck did you say? Yeah. 4 figures, Pog? It's enough to pay my rent. I mean, I'm not balling, but it's money. I would take a 4-figure salary to play Rock too. You know, a whale would have to buy, you know, he would have to buy 3 less packs a month, or 3 whales would have to buy 1 less pack a month, and I would definitely fucking take that as a sponsorship. They're paying you to play this? Yeah. I mean, you have to remember, I fully manage this kingdom. It's not... like, what you see, like, content-wise, like, yes, I'm supposed to make a certain amount of content, but they don't care how much content I make. They just care that the kingdom is run smoothly. The only reason I play Galaxy is for the people in the coming... Yeah, I mean, Kingdom Builder games aren't, like, mechanically adept, generally. I think Rise of Kingdoms had very decent mechanics, and that was unique for this style of game. You know, you always play it for the player and for the competition. Look at his... That's 50k per month for your minimum. Look at his bootleg PS5. That is definitely a PS3, dude. I would never fucking buy a console. You guys are actually out of your fucking minds for buying consoles? Never in my fucking life would I touch that shit. What up, Chris? Welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing? Smite is fun on PC. Hey, man, we play that League of Legends out here. I just can't do that third person, dude. Dude, that KFC console seemed fucking awful, dude. I can't believe that went... I thought it was a meme at first. The fact that it had any kind of production is wild. Bloodborne and the new God of War is so good. It's hard to do variety streams and like hold something, right? Like for me, as being like an informational like content creator, like I have to be giving out information on things I consider myself qualified on in order to like make my content desirable. PC over console, fight me. Okay, I'll let that slide. You'll let the KFC console slide. I don't know if I'd ever touch PC or PC. I'm drooling on myself. I don't know if I'd ever touch console. It's just so bad. Like with PC, you can kind of choose what companies you work with, but like you will have to work with Sony or Microsoft in order to buy a console. You know, and God forbid you buy a fucking Nintendo console. If you are a customer of Nintendo, they hate you probably 30 times more than the homeless guy shooting up at your kid's fucking park. Okay? Like, I don't know what the fuck it is with Nintendo hating their fucking audience, but dude, I would never buy a Nintendo console. Bro, hey, tell you what, I might buy an Xbox or a PS5 at some point. You know, you could probably get me to do that. But buying a Nintendo console? Fuck no, dude. Over my dead body. I don't mean for content just because you said you wouldn't. Well, I mean, they're probably eventually going to get ports. I don't think they're worth buying consoles. Mr. Streamer, can I send a YouTube link? I can't really watch videos because they get copyright strict because this is on YouTube. If this was on Twitch, I'd be able to watch it, which I will be probably streaming some kind of practice later. What up, BQ? How you doing? I remember you from 13. Shift School is Nebula, right? Nebula 18 is doing fine. We're doing really well, actually. Surprisingly well, power-wise. AAU is just climbing, dude. Sony is becoming more and more anti-consumer. You know, I was always a Call of Duty fan, not really Halo, but I'm terrible at shooters now. What up, Innocent? Welcome to the stream, dude. Only Nintendo console I ever had was the Wii. I also had the Wii. I was that, hey, but I was a kid when I got the Wii, dude. What up, Jor? How you doing? Is this sponsored? Yes. If you look at the description below, I always put if it's sponsored whenever I make Infinite Galaxy content. I suppose some of the videos I make aren't specifically sponsored, but I always just announce myself as a sponsored creator, you know? I don't know if I'd be playing... I probably wouldn't be playing Infinite Galaxy in the capacity that I do if I was not sponsored. Just because it is quite a lot of work, like juggling all the pieces and trying to keep everything together. Yes from 13, got it. Power looks good. I know some Nebulas are struggling. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When you have a content creator at the helm, it's kind of like... It's our job to keep it in place, so. Might get the new Xbox and the new Battlefield game. Hey, man, good luck. After they, did they fuck up the last Battlefield? What up, Cameron? I'm at 2 places at once? Ah, got it. Tell you what, dude, Rise of Kingdom sponsors me. I come back. Why did you delete your Rock YouTube streams? I like playing while watching them. They're really, really bad for my channel. What up, Idito? How do you feel about Asgard for revealing your stretch of Rock? I wasn't particularly ecstatic about it. You know, I'd have rather, you know, it stayed a little mysterious. But, I mean, at the end of the day, I quit and Asgard quit. So, I mean, if he wants to reveal it, like, more power to him. We made it together, so it's just as much his strategy as it was mine. I just had more to gain or lose by the reveal of it. But, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, he ended up quitting, which is sad, you know, but if he, you know, he wanted to show it a little, and we both like Fleesh, so, I mean, I wasn't, like, super triggered about it. What was the strat? The strat was you would essentially go to a barbarian outpost, and they had these units that would follow you, and they would heal as you attack them. So essentially, what you would do is you would attack one of the units that healed infinitely, and you would attack with Richard YSG, and you would have like 8 accounts around. So I would have a multi-instance, and I would have 8 instances up at once. And on each one of those instances, I would be spawning level 11 to 12 barbarians while I was attacking this high level barbarian which regen, right? So because Richard heals and this heals, they generally can't kill each other for about 12 minutes. So I don't have to focus on either of them, and I can just spawn 11s and 12s around my main account. If you were doing this well, you could get somewhere around like 1,000 to 1,250 gems per hour, and you'd be getting like a lot of speed ups too. It was like 2 days, two or 3 days of speed ups per hour. Most of them being training speed ups, of course. What up, Raccoon? How you doing, bro? Hey, Core Game, how you doing? I've been seeing your comments recently, dude. Hey, if you guys can find a sponsor for me for Rise of Kingdoms, y'all find a whale that wants to sponsor me, y'all find Lilith that wants to sponsor me, I'll come back, man. I might make a little jumper alliance. No telling if I'll be there forever, but I wouldn't be opposed. But y'all, I can't do it for free. Y'all know damn well, y'all know how much time I put in that game. I can't do it for free. Y'all, I got a girl. I have a 14-year-old pit bull that is crippled as shit, that needs a specific diet, and food is expensive, my dude. So if I have to come back to Rock, like I have to make some kind of living wage. What up, Titan? Yeah, you can't do that anymore. I mean, I don't need that strat to make my account. Like, I did not do that strat a lot. What happened to your main? My main's still around. It's not zeroed. I don't think Rock will sponsor me. I don't think Rock's gonna sponsor me either, dude. When you played Rock, you had viewers. That is true, but I mean, I didn't, like, how do I put this? Like, okay, some months people donate decent money, right? Like Nugget is an example. Like Nugget donated like $100, you know, like here and there, like he was donating money, right? And a certain amount of viewers would donate money that would kind of keep me afloat, and then I'd have a certain amount coming in from my viewership, right? But that's not guaranteed. Like I can't be like, hey Nugget, I'm gonna need $100 a month in order to do this, right? That's not something I can ask of my viewers when I function off of donations. However, when Infinite Galaxy just pays me monthly, it doesn't matter how much people donate. It actually doesn't even matter how much people watch, right? It just matters like my performance as a content creator because they're hiring, right? Like I can't rely on you guys for money because that'd be really fucked up of me. Rock is dead? I don't think Rock is dead. I mean, from what I understand, like Rock is doing all right. It's just like, it's not as fun as it was. There's probably a whale somewhere that they'll want you to do it. And if they come out of the woodwork and they say, hey, I will sponsor you for this much a month, for this many months, if you play Rock, I will do it. Like, I'm totally down for that. Who cares? Rock is dying anyway? I believe it. Yeah, my main's still around, though. My main is like 70 mil power, and I just let it disappear off the map. Why don't you stream variety? It's hard to stream variety. The issue at the end of the day, like doing variety content, is it's simply... hold up. Sorry, the dog's sitting in some fucking mulch. The issue with stream variety is like I can't really get the viewership I'm looking for. So that's why I'm working on League of Legends. I could legit play Rock and start streaming it, put Twitch TV and King creator, and everyone's gonna give me money. Looks easy as shit. I mean, look, dude, if it's that easy and you think it's a lot of money, I highly suggest you do it. Because personally, I think that is a gamble, and I think it is very difficult to make something like that pay off. Especially because, like, in Infinite Galaxy, this is kind of a fledgling game. So for me to come in here and take the kingship, I already knew exactly what I was doing and how I was going to do it. In Rise of Kingdoms, there is a jumper looking at basically every single kingdom, and you'd have to deconflict really hard in order to try and make it work. And that's not even going to say, because I'm not a whale, right? Like, even if they give me a shitload of money, in order to maintain a kingship, you generally can't do that FTP. So you'd have to do it in such a way that you maintain a strong enough power so that people would want to lead you, which means you would have to invest money, right? People would have to whale out alongside you, and they'd have to beat mainland China, they'd have to beat the Vietnamese, they'd have to beat the Russians, they'd have to beat the Taiwanese, and they'd have to beat the Japanese. All who are perfectly comfortable putting in a lot of money, and you'd have to do that by yourself. That shit is rough. I play RuneScape 3. RuneScape 3 is not bad, dude. You're more likely to pull viewers on different content. You're a cool guy, so when that happens, personality often keeps the people staying. True, true. I think Infinite Galaxy will be something once Nebula vs. Nebula comes out. I think it's good to be a content creator so early. Me too. I mean, we'll see. Like, if Infinite Galaxy gains more popularity, obviously I will put more into the content creation aspect of it, because mostly I just run the kingdom. You know, most of my activity in Infinite Galaxy goes into the kingdom, and it mostly goes into diplomacy. You know, the actual mechanics of it, there are people that are significantly better at the actual mechanics of the game than I am. I mostly just keep things in running order, which is mostly just people skills, not necessarily in-game mechanics. Lilith is trying to get rid of jumper strategies anyway. It'll never work. Even if they get rid of jumpers completely, you just wait until a kingdom comes out freshly and then just, you know, put some time into it. Jumping is just to further exasperate like how strong somebody is knowledge-wise. So it doesn't matter if jumpers are there or not. Like, organized groups of players will always be king. Currently 87 Pog, dude. That's what we like to see. For example, I streamed Warzone for 1 viewer, and I streamed COD Modern Warfare 2, I had 15 viewers. Small games to give more viewers. I think that is... I feel like you're using results-based analysis. So, like, I understand what you mean, and it's not that I haven't streamed small viewers in order to try and gain a viewership, but when you stream a large game, people... Okay, it's kind of like... Think of, like, supply and demand, right? So, like, a large game is really saturated in viewership, and so people will view the streamer with the highest quality, even if it costs them a higher price, right? Their price being the attention of the streamer, right? So even if the streamer can't give them as much attention, they will go to the most valuable Warzone streamer because there's so many to choose from. But when you look at streamers for Modern Warfare 2, they're looking for any streamer that streams Modern Warfare 2, right? So when they're looking at the Warzone streamer and they're looking for the highest quality streamer, a higher quality streamer will retain viewers from Warzone, even though people were originally looking for someone to stream the game. Whereas in Modern Warfare 2, people are looking specifically for the game and not for the streamer, right? They don't generally care who is streaming it as long as Modern Warfare 2 is being played. And that's the risk you run into when you stream smaller games, is because people are looking for the game specifically and not for the content creator. That is true. I mean, kind of. People can kind of find you. It's just like, you have to... Like, you can't make a living off of streaming Modern Warfare 2 is the issue, right? And when you stop playing Modern Warfare 2, people don't follow you from small games, right? People like those specific games, and that's why they'll watch anybody at that point. Is because the pool is really small, and they're looking for the game to be played, less of the person playing the game. What up, God Tier Jungle? Welcome back, dude. I'm in a Jumper Alliance. Currently 7.5 mil power in 51 days. Is that alright? I think it's okay. I mean, I haven't played the game in a minute, though. What up, Matal? How you doing, bro? COD is so garb now? It's pretty good. I think you have very high potential as a content creator. You're pretty chill, so maybe connect with other streamers for shooting games. Or play together is our games? You're right, you got me here. I cannot respond to that. I mean, it's not like, I'm not trying to like have a gotcha moment. It's just like, I've tried a lot to like try and grow my stream, you know? Like, when I had it at Rock was probably like the pinnacle of height as my stream had been. Like, the two biggest times in my life as a content creator has been when I was Masters in Season 8 in League of Legends, which is 3 years ago, and then about a year ago when I was playing Rock. Is this game good to play as a free-to-play? My second in command is a free-to-play, and he is number 8 in the kingdom. So I would say yes. You have to make farms like you do in Rock, but this game is very good to free-to-plays. One of the reasons why is in Rise of Kingdoms, like where you have barb chaining, in this game, your energy regen is just really high. So the more you will be able to clear your energy bar on Space Pirates, like, it's a crazy amount. Like, it's like once every, like, hour or two, really. And so you can just dump your load off, like, 24 times a day. It's really strong. What up, Jaden Jean? Welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing today? And thank you. I do appreciate that, Matt Call. I mean, who is trying to... I had a pretty decently sized streamer trying to play Wild Rift with me when it first came out, but I could not connect my phone to my computer, and it was really sad because I was trying to, and I thought it would be really good, but I just couldn't do shit with them. What up, Gabos? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Play Rock for additional money. Just join a crazy Imperium. I mean, we'd have to see. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to doing it. It's just like Rock is not a very fun game for me, right? Like, if I made a Jumper Alliance, I'm sure I could try and find the fire again, right? But on my main account, like, that shit's really rough. Like, the new KVKs are just incredibly terrible. Zico, my man, welcome to the stream. Rock had 5 million players daily in 2020 and went down to 1 million daily this year. I know a lot of people either play barely or completely quit because of me. What up, Inu? Thank you so much for the sub, dude. I really do appreciate that shit. Big ups, thank you. Y'all keep me financially stable. Well, add on, of course. So that shit is, it's a big boost. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, Rock dying doesn't surprise me. I told Rock why they were going to die, how they could fix it. Like, dude, I fought for that game. Y'all know damn well I fought for Rising Kingdom. And they don't want to make it work, dude. I can't help them. Heroic Anthem is beautiful. Heroic Anthem would be crazy without Crystal Tech. Jade, yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly, Jaden. I mean, Crystal Tech is just like so bad comparably to like how other games look. You know, it's terrible because it doesn't even stick. Like if Crystal Tech like stuck from KVK to KVK, it would be less important. But I can't justify playing this because when I want to do stuff with Crystal Tech, it goes away at the end of my KVK. So like it doesn't matter what I do or how often I do it, the Crystal Tech will always just disappear, and it's like, what the fuck, guys? Like I can't do this, right? But on the other end, I think I talked about this in my last stream. Because of the way Crystal Tech works, they can buff up their quarterly earnings because people will essentially every whale that you know that has a decent spending, you can kind of predict how much money you're going to get. You're going to get like $2,000 from each and every one of them as soon as Heroic Anthem starts. So they can just time their KVKs with their quarters, and they can make it look really nice to their investors, right? And then by doing that, by being like, oh, this IP is like this, and we don't give a fuck about it, and we just keep squeezing money, then they can point it towards their other IPs and make them look even better. I mean, it's really, like, Lilith as a company, I think it is smart if they don't care about Rock as an IP, which I don't think they do. And the reason why I don't think they do is because they have to deal with Legu, and Legu does not give a fuck about Lilith. And I think there's a lot of internal conflict there, because Lilith's job is essentially to make Legu look good, and Legu's job is to not actively shit on Lilith. But Legu shits on Lilith all the time, and as so, I mean, Lilith really can't do anything to Legu, right? They can only talk about the player base because they don't work on the back end. Yeah, exactly. They don't have to go to Warpath, or they can just go to Warpath. I can't find good F2P YouTubers. There are none. There are, like, I believe there are 2 or 3 other YouTubers that were free to play, but they weren't very efficient. They didn't make a lot of guide videos. I remember there was one chick that was Hispanic that was doing Spanish content free to play, but I mean, it was more of like flexes than guides. I saw a guy with tier 5 with their videos are rad. Yeah, I mean, there's a few. Really, like, if you want information like that, you'd have to go to the community, and most of the community does not know what the fuck they're doing. which is rough, dude. Rare was the only good Rock FTV player. I think there were other good players. I just don't think there were other good content creators for it. Are the other games on Google made by... No. Legu only makes... only works backend on Rise of Kingdoms as far as I know. Which is why I think they hate the IP. Thank you. I do appreciate your guys' compliments. No, Legu only works on Rock as far as I know. Which is why Rock is so fucked up, is because... Legu determines how it goes down. Lilith has a say, but they don't have the say. You know, it's hired out. It's kind of like it made sense. It probably made sense at the time because Rock is one of their earliest games, and the success of Rock probably couldn't be replicated, right? Like with the whole idea of open field, like Legu made that game crazy, right? And then Legu just wanted more, and Lilith can't stop that, you know? Because Lilith is the ones that talk to us, so they understand what we're looking for, and Legu will hear, Lilith will be like, they want A, B, and C, and Legu will give them A, B, and C, right? But they'll do it in such a way that it earns them more money and it fucks the player base, right? And so that makes the player base upset because they're getting listened to, but not in the way that they want, and Legu doesn't give a fuck because they don't have to deal with the player base. Echo Gaming is F2P now? His guides are atrocious? Echo Gaming still playing Rock? Did they re-sponsor him? That's psychotic, dude. Damn, they could have sponsored Fleesh and they sponsored Echo Gaming? Hey, look, I respect Echo because he's out here trying to get the bag, but god damn, dude. Echo? Woo! That's a tough sell. Made a jumper. Interesting. So they probably re-sponsored him. Ah, damn. I don't know if they re-sponsored him or what's going on then. I mean, he probably gets decent money from streaming it, and I don't know, like, I know Clash of Clans is doing okay. I don't know if they're doing great though. He asked him in his last video to sponsor him. There's no fucking way Rock sponsors Echo. I'd be actually shocked if Rock sponsored Echo. But I mean, hey, I respect him, dude. Out here asking for it, he's like, hey, y'all, look it up. I don't know who Echo is, to be honest. You're probably better off on that one. Echo's not a very good Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber. Historically, anyway. I haven't seen his shit in a while, but I would wager it probably hasn't gone up too much. Echo is the guy with the great thumbnail. He does have thumbnails. I can't remember if they're right though. Echo. Oh no, you're making fun of Gecko's thumbnails? Low blow, dude. Echo is such a noob, yeah, true. Which is cool. I mean, hey, you know, I'm not gonna knock his hustle, dude. More power to him to try and get a sponsorship. What about Shinchi? I don't know. Shinchi's fine. I don't want to talk bad because like Shinchi's a nice dude. It's just like he wants to cover multiple. How do I put this? He wants to make content for multiple types of players. Right? So my content is very, very specifically directed towards people who want good, accurate information that is tested. Right? And because that is my exact audience, when I make shit for those people, you know, they're like, oh, you know, this is pretty good. I do enjoy this content because you geared it specifically for me, the audience member. Okay? He wants to make content for like many different types of audience members, and because he wants to do that, his videos are less, you know, like if he had specialized in one form of content, like I specialize in information, if he specialized in information or entertainment or commentary or something, the quality of his videos are trying to go up, but he is trying to do everything, and it's like jack of all trades, master of none. He's an extremely nice guy, and he's not stupid. But I mean, he also has like he has a full-time job, as do other of the content creators, and so their content is just not as good as it could be if Rock was their full-time job. And I think that is actually mostly the fault of Rise of Kingdoms. Rise of Kingdoms should be giving full sponsorships to more of their content creators, so their content creator can their creators can focus on Rise of Kingdoms as a full-time job. That would let their content creation be better, and it would retain more players, right? right? They would probably see the salary paid back through their sponsorships. But again, that's something that Rock wouldn't do. I think that Rock should also sponsor newer content creators to get closer towards the community, and I think they should talk to them to understand what the community wants. But again, they deal with Legu, right? There's Lilith, there's Legu, and then there's the community. And the community can't talk to Legu, they can only talk to Lilith, and Lilith doesn't take all the proceeds, so does Legu. So Legu and Lilith would both have to agree on people to sponsor, and it doesn't make any sense for them to do that towards people in the West when they could sponsor towards people in the East that pay more money and that Legu understands better, right? Like, Legu is a Chinese development house, if I remember correctly. And so there's no reason for them to care about the Western audience or develop into the Western content creators. Shiskull's full job is content creation. Keep in mind, Shiskull plays World War Do, and he also plays Infinite Galaxy, and he is paid very handsomely for both of these games. So, does Shiskull make good money from Rock? Yes. I would even go as far as to say the majority of his money comes from Rock. But the only reason why he is able to drop everything and do only content creation is because he has so many, like, if he has dropped from Rock, like, Shiskull does not starve. Shiskull doesn't stop paying his rent. Shiskull's daughter still goes to school. Alright? That man has different sources of income because he has a diversified portfolio, which is not the same thing that every other content creator can say. What up, Diogo? Welcome to the stream. Morningstar gay? True. Shiskull's full job is content creation. Dude's got like 100,000 subs. Rock drops him, he moves on to the next one. He's good to go. Which is very smart, because you would never in your entire fucking life want to give Rise of Kingdoms leverage over you. Thoughts on Shiskull's FTP guides and his guides in general? Oh, I think they're fine. I think they're, like, spectacular, but I mean, like, Shiskull, like, there aren't, like, a lot of good FTP players. And so, like, the guides I had were special in the way that I did everything I would suggest, right? Even if Shiskull has great information, he can only get it secondhand. So, you know, he's in a tough spot. And he can never sponsor, or he can never do a video with me simply because of my, because of his brand clashing so hard with my brand, right? He does not want to associate with me at all, which is cool. You know, more power to him, but, you know, he can never take his guides to the next level. And to be frank, it doesn't even matter if his guides are on the next level, right? The vast majority of the players that watch Shiskull are very happy with what Shiskull is giving to them, and it's significantly better than whatever else is on the market, especially since I'm no longer making content. So I left a void that can be filled by, I wouldn't say like my exact audience could be filled, but like my audience will still look for information somewhere. And it doesn't matter the quality of the video because there is no higher quality. That sounds fucking big head as fuck, but until there's another F2P player that puts in like the time and energy to making informational content like me, you know, there will just be a big gap there. So Shiskull's guides are serviceable and they're going to continue to get more views. I don't think they're the best. Obviously, I think they have issues. As Ronnie's guides did, as Gecko's guides did, as Drago's guides did, as Shinji's guides did, right? They all had issues because they have full-time jobs, right? Like, Rock was my full-time job, so every second of every day I knew exactly what I was doing and how I wanted to do it, right? And if I didn't know something, I was asking the smartest people all the time. Omniarch thinks Rock is past the halfway point. Like, it's gonna die soon? I think Rock passed the halfway point, like, last year? Like, if Rock from 2020 to 2021 is at 1/5 of its active player base, like I told you guys when the game was gonna die, and I told, like, you guys how it was gonna die and the time frame it was gonna die in. So, I mean, yeah, I think Rock is past the halfway point. Probably not wrong. I don't know. I wish the game was doing better. I really do. Because, like, if Rock grew, like, if I was so wrong that Rock went from 5 mil players active daily to 10 mil, like, something absolutely insane. If Rock just shot up in player base and I was just wrong and everybody's like, wow, 12's an idiot, you know, Heroic Anthem's doing so well, like I could come back. You know, like under those pretenses, like if the game is massively popular, I can come back and make a living off YouTube. But if the game's dying, like I need a sponsorship to come back. Omniarch is the only decent Rock content creator now. Yeah, I think he's pretty good. I mean, I don't know, like I think all the content creators are fine. I think Shiskel is good, really. Because, like, I mean, Omniarch said some boneheaded shit, too. Like, I love my boy. You know, he's had me on a couple times, and I do appreciate it. But, you know, my man hasn't gone unscathed. I think what I like about Omniarch is that he's very blunt about it. Like, when he makes a mistake, he's like, yeah, that was fucked of me to say. Whoops. But, I mean, I don't know. Lilith won't sponsor that either. Like, it's frustrating. Like, they need to be handing out sponsorships. And keep in mind, they don't have to, like, dole out, like, fat sponsorships. Like, if they're like, oh, Omniarch, you know, if you make 10 videos a month for $1,000, like, that's not even, like, a good price. 10 videos for $1,000, it's not great, right? But if they give him that offer, you know, if they have, like, some kind of content creator program, we'll have more content creators. And in turn, they will retain their audience, and their audience will spend more money, and Lilith will make money, but they don't care, and that frustrates me. He actually criticizes Rock. The other content creators do, it's just not as much. Which is, again, because it's tied to their livelihood. I hope Rock dies so it can be FTP. Well, I mean, Rock dies, it's not going to be pretty. It will get just very, very, very pay to win. Yeah. So crazy that they did Crystal Tech. So sad, dude. Damn. Like, just thinking about it's such a bummer. You agree that Morningstar is gay? Yes. It's no longer Pride Month. Oh damn, it's like 4:30. Alright, I was supposed to get on. Would you play it if there wasn't Crystal Tech? Yeah, what? Yes. My entire issue with Rise of Kingdom is that there's Crystal Tech. If they didn't have Crystal... If they didn't have Crystal Tech, I would definitely play. That was literally the thing that killed the game. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Lilith cares slightly. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was going on through their heads. What up, Tyler? Welcome to the stream, dude. Sorry, I'm like just about to cut it. Like, I'm about to shut this bitch down in a sec here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me with it. If you guys enjoyed the content, yeah, I stream pretty often again at Twitch and on YouTube. So if you guys are on YouTube and you want to follow me on Twitch, it's in the description below. If you're on Twitch, if you type in !YouTube, it'll take you to my YouTube. If you guys want to support me, following, subbing, donoing, it all helps an absolute ton. But most importantly, guys, thank you so much just for being here. I really do appreciate it. I was hoping the new KVK didn't have Crystal Tech, but it does. I mean, why would Lilith not do it, right? It's free money for them. Like they can take from today, and it might take from tomorrow, but I mean the profits today are what's important. And really, like if they spend the shit out of Rock and they just move on to another game, it's like they never spent the shit out of Rock. Good night, everybody. Have a great one. Remember, if you guys want to contact me or you want notifications for when I go live, the best place to do that is the Discord in the description below. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description. If you are on Twitch, !Discord, and the panel below will also take you there. Have yourselves an absolutely wonderful one. Thank you so much for coming by. I'll be streaming again probably tomorrow and the next day. I will catch you guys later, and I'll be streaming Infinite Galaxy. I'll also be streaming League